Oh, YouTube, what is really good? My name is Invented Color, coach of the South Texas Sableyes, and this is going to be your Week 4 battle for the PGBL. This week we are going up against the Norwich Skitty, coached by the Donphanatic. And just to give you a little bit of a brief, because I don't do team builders anymore, they just never got the traction that I wanted them to. The team we're going up against this week includes bangers such as Kieran Black, Mega Mawile, Florges, Porygon 2. It's just a really hard team to prep for because there's a lot of bulk to it, just with sort of like the Porygon 2, but then there's also this insane offensive core of just Kieran Black and Mega Mawile. So I think I've brought the best team for that, but I'm not entirely sure because you'll see my team in a little bit, but I sort of had like this toss up between bringing Raikou, like Choice Specs Raikou, and then just a more defensive version of Sableyes, and I opted for the Sableyes. Look, if I shrink real quick, you'll be able to see what I'm bringing this week. We're going with a sort of like a Sweeper Celesteela like I've been bringing. I think the Sweeper set just outclasses the bulky set this week. I considered doing a bulky set and bringing like a Sweeper Mega Altaria, but I decided to bring Mega Altaria as like a support set with Defog, Roost, and then what are the other two moves? It's like Defog. Oh no, it's yeah. I don't remember the set entirely. Hold on, let me look it up. It's so the Altaria set is Hyper Voice, Flamethrower, Hill Belt, and Roost. I don't have the fog on that. Oh, I just don't actually have hazard removal this week. That's cool. So we can't let him set a ton of spikes up with this. We can't let him set a ton of spikes up with this Greninja. Let me pull back up. I need to move this over to here. There we go. All right, now I can see everything. Ooh, I'm not ready. Let me take a picture of his team because I always forget to do that. And then, you know what? I'm actually gonna snip it on my computer while I can do that. Let's open up this here snipping tool, and then let's go for a new snip here real quick. I don't know if this is affecting my recording at all. It shouldn't, but this is the team that we're trying to beat down against this week. Hopefully we get some traction going. All right, so looks like he's bringing the Kieran Black, the Greninja. This is basically what I expected. I think he had to bring the Rotom, sort of like to have. He has a lot of like random ground weaknesses. So I can lead Nidoqueen here, but if he leads Greninja, that's really good for him. I think I'm just gonna lead Primeape. I think I'm gonna sort of like, or I could lead Annihilation here and just get a Thunder Wave off on something. He didn't bring a Donphan, so he only has one Thunder Wave immunity, and oh man, I can't speak, the Rotom. So if I lead this here, it could give me a chance to set up Thunder Wave on something, but if he leads with, Greninja here, he could just start setting up spikes, which would not be great for me because I took Defog. I meant to put Defog onto the Sableyes in building, but I just didn't. Okay, so 100% here, we just have to click Parting Shot and go out into something that threatens this thing out. Because if we don't, we're in a lot of trouble. Or I could paralyze it. That's the other option. I think I'll go for that one. I'll Thunder Wave it. Because if I Thunder Wave, that just seems, yeah. Like, this is a good first turn for me. Unless he goes out into the Rotom. If he goes out, which I don't see, I can't foresee him going out into the Rotom. So let's see. Go out into something that doesn't counter me, or doesn't absorb a Thunder Wave. In Zap, oh God. We just got played. We got played. What even is this? How did this happen? Okay, he's out here with a Rotom. Who knows what kind of set? It could just be a Choice Scarf set. He's trying to Volt Switch. He's got like a Volt Turn core going. I think I'm just going to click Parting Shot on this. I don't really have a better play. If he clicks Will-O-Wisp, that's good. I guess it's kind of good. All right, so it's slow, and I don't know what he's going to do, which bugs me. Like, I have zero clues what he's going to do right now. I'm actually probably going to go out into Mega Altaria. That seems to be the play. Or I can go out into, I'll go out into Nidoqueen here. If he reads that, it's not going to be the best. It won't be. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so he read that. I should have went out to Mega Altaria, like I said. Just should have went out to Mega Altaria, like I said. This gives me an option, like, this gives me a chance to set up my Stealth Rocks, which I think is fine. He's not Choice Scarf, though. So, let's take that out. He has Will-O-Wisp. I guess he's probably more like a bulky set. This kind of hurts me a little bit. Well, I guess not, because the only physical attack my Nidoqueen has is Poison Jab, and I probably won't be using it this game. It just doesn't do anything. I can click Toxic, so I'll just go for that play. I'll go for the Toxic play here. It's like pretty safe. Are we going to see a switch? Just a Shadow Ball? We should eat this all right. Okay, now let's look up based on that damage. So a Shadow Ball looks like it would do if he was invested, which I don't think he is. And we know he's not... Well, he could be speed invested, actually. Let's see. So Shadow Ball did about... I'd already taken 1 burn hit. And Shadow Ball did about 50... Yeah, so it looks like he's actually not invested, which is fine. So now I can just go ahead and set up rocks. I just go ahead and get my rock set for basically free here. Seems fine. He could switch. He could be packing the defog. After this, I can just hard switch out if he just goes for another Shadow Ball. I mean, I'm okay just sitting here like trading, I guess. Like trading residual damage. Yeah, he's just going to withdraw. If he goes down to one of his big sweepers, this has to be one of them. It's called Big Daddy. Yeah, this thing. So this isn't great for me. It's definitely not great. He has to sort of... Let's look this thing up. I'm assuming... I don't think I can switch out just on the off chance that he's like a subset. Because Earth Power will break a sub. Like, I die to an Ice Beam. But I just don't think I have the luxury of switching out here. Because he sets up a sub, it's going to be really hard to break through it. So I'm burned. Poison Jab doesn't do enough. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the Earth Power here. I don't think this thing has set up other than Substitute, so I'm willing to just sack off Nidoqueen here, which isn't great, but it's not great. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. We could have switched into something that took this hit, but I couldn't risk him setting up a sub. Like, I've just lost to sub... I've lost to sub Kira more than once, so I just couldn't take the chance realistically. Now we're in a position where I think we just go out into Annihilation, and this will sort of like tell us if he's Choice Scarfed or not. This should give us an idea of if he's Choice Scarfed or not. Because if he's Scarfed, he will 100% outspeed us, for one, because we speed tie right now. So if he's Scarfed, he'll probably end up switching, because he sees that I'm the Steel type. I'm just going to go for the Parting Shot, because I can't foresee anything being better than that. Yeah, so this tells me that he's Scarfed or Spec, something like that. So now I get I'll get a free switch into this. We have our rocks up, which is cool. I see something that sort of threatens this thing. So I'm predicting this to be sort of a bulkier set. It's definitely not a Choice Scarf set. I think he has HP investment for sure, and I don't think he has special attack investment. Let's see. If I go out into Volcano Boy, I think that's probably my biggest threat here. We're Scarfed, but even if this thing is invested, the Choice Scarf Sacred Fire is still going to do 61 to 72%. And on top of that, he doesn't really have like a fantastic switch into a Scarf Sacred Fire. I mean, he could definitely switch into his Greninja, which is either Scarfed or sort of like a hazard set. But even Greninja will take about 43% from a Sacred Fire, not including like a potential burn. So I guess that's what we're going to do here. That's got to be the play. Oh, yeah. Just like it's easy. I hate this game sometimes. 95% accurate. The last match I lost, which was in the APA, that's the last game I played, I lost 100% just to like a move that had, I think it was 80% accurate. It wasn't like as high accuracy as Sacred Fire. Like, that's why I lost 100%. Yep, just withdraw because it's easy. What is this thing? Oh yeah, he should eat this pretty well if he's physically defensive. I also have to switch out now because pressure means that I just don't have that much Sacred Fire PP left, and I can't just waste it on this thing. It did respectable damage, but I have to switch out now because, like, right now my Sacred Fire PP is down to 5, and we've only used it twice. This is a hard switch, I think. Like, it's hard to figure out sort of what I should be going into here because I don't just want to eat a Thunder Wave with. I guess I could eat a Thunder Wave with Zephyr. I could go for that play. Because I have the ability to sort of heal that off. So if I go out into, I'm assuming he's probably going to try attack on this turn. How much time do I have left? 60 seconds. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. All right, so if he try attacks on this turn, I just don't want to eat a Thunder Wave with Zephyr, really. I don't think staying in is the best, just because it eats up my PP and I need this PP. So if I switch out into Mega Altaria here, we're not going to get a lot of damage off, but we do eat the hits pretty well. So I guess that's the play. We'll be able to outspeed. I mean, he could just recover here, and then we just get in and Mega for free, basically. Like, we can Mega, and then we can Heal Bell off a Thunder Wave. Yeah, that's fine. It was like kind of we had to predict that, I believe. So let's go ahead and Mega Evolve, and then let's just go ahead and go for a Hyper Voice and gauge damage. It makes me think how well he took that hit, that he's physically defensive, for sure. Well, maybe not. He's probably more specially defensive, actually, which does not bode well for Celesteela sweeping late game, because I actually brought special Celesteela this week. Yeah, his team's just like going to be really hard to break through, I believe. Oh, well, not bad. What is this thing? Oh, he's just going straight out into this. Jeez, hold on. Timeout. Hold up, wait a minute. Now I did end up putting enough sort of, let's go into Mawile and see. Oh, yeah, we're staying in 157%. We don't switch out on this thing ever. Can he outspeed us? Oh, he can. Wait. It would be he would have to be running max speed to outspeed us, I believe. I believe he would have to be running max speed to outspeed us. I'm going to actually stay in and go for the Flamethrower, because I think it's easy. I think it's easy. You have to be scared about that, right? Like, even assuming that you don't know my set, like, you have to be scared that I'm just packing Flamethrower. Yeah, you had to withdraw there. I'm like 90% sure of it. What is he going out into now? Frazzle, the Salazzle. That checks out. What's my switch into this thing? It would have been the Nidoqueen, realistically. Like, is that Black Sludge? Okay. His Z users are... What are his Z users? Let me go to his page real quick. I have it open, or I thought I did. His Z users are the Lycanroc and then the Greninja. That's his other Z user. I don't really need it open, but I'm going to go back to it just to check. I'm pretty sure those are the two. Yeah. So those are just two Z users. I have to switch out. Like, I can't stay in because I die to everything this thing does to me. I can go out into Volcano Boy here, and it's pretty safe. So I guess that's the play we make. We're going to take a lot from a Poison type pit here. Like, we just are. Unless he predicts me... Unless he goes for a Fire type, predicting me to go out into a Steel type. Because he knows I have 2 Steels on my team. Toxic, that's fine. I'd rather it be Toxic than actual anything else. Okay. So the Salazzle is sort of like a weird... kind of like a Black Sludge offensive support set with Toxic, I'm assuming. So he definitely, I'm sure he has some amount of bulk, right? Like that's a given. Let's see. We should be able to nuke this thing with Stomping Tantrum pretty easily. What are his switches into that? I think we just go for... This is hard. So he goes out into his Rotom. He gets pretty good momentum here. He gets pretty good momentum if he just goes out into Rotom. I don't think he's going to stay in, so I could just switch. I could just like try and switch ahead of him and go out into... I'm actually going to go out into Annihilation. I think that gives me best bets. Yeah, so he withdraws. Is he Scarfed? Because he withdrew first. Does that mean he's Scarfed? I don't actually know. So he traces my pressure. See, that was sort of like the easy play to predict here. I should have went out into Primeape. I wish I had. Because I can't actually pressure him with Annihilation very well. But I can Parting Shots, I can Thunder Wave here, which isn't bad, or I can Flamethrower. Or Flash Cannon. I think I'll just Flash Cannon. I can't fathom he's doing much damage to me on the return. He probably has to switch out here. He can go for like a Thunder Wave, which is, I guess, fine. It will probably resist his stabs. I'm assuming, because we know he has Recover. I'm assuming his stabs are like Or not his stabs, but his attacks. Oh, that is actual nothing. So we know he has Thunderbolt, Recover. Yeah, it does a... Oh, that was a crit. It is a little bit too much for me, so I'm actually going to click Parting Shot here. I'm going to click Parting Shots, and then we'll see where that gets us in life. I could have also Thunder Waved, which would have been fine, I think. I'm going to go out into Grimeape, actually, because I think it forces the action. If he goes for Thunder Wave this turn, it's gonna be a feel bad moment. Just recover. Okay. So now I have Primeape in on a defensive Porygon 2. Are you defensive sets? That's what we'll ring it up as. We know he has Recover. We know he has Thunderbolt. There's the only two moves we know he has, but he's at -1 special attack, and he has Pressure, for what it's worth. Close combat here seems like a wash. Right? Just because he probably switches out into Rotom, so I think I'm just going to click U-turn. He has to switch, right? Like, he just has to? Yeah. Okay. He goes out into... Once we get rid of this Rotom, we'll have a lot easier time. Sort of like, quote-unquote, going off. Did decent damage, I guess. It's like a reasonable amount of damage. Okay. I think this is probably the point where I go out into... This is hard. I need to somehow be able to get in. I think I just go out into Zephyr here and click Hyper Voice. I need to somehow get in with Celesteela and start setting up. It's really my best out right now. All right, I'm just gonna click Hyper Voice because it does a decent amount of damage to his entire team, even though we're sort of just like a bulky set. That's fine. Can we take this thing out actually right here? I'd be really happy if we could. The burn means nothing to me. Like, it doesn't do anything really. It's close. Will the Toxic take it out maybe? I don't think so. I don't think it's enough. Oh wow. It's close though. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have speed because, or no, he went before us, right? So this would be our first knockout. What would his switch into this be? Because I can sort of prep for that, knowing that he's probably going to switch into something. It's also worth noting that I don't think my Celesteela ever outspeeds his, I don't think my Celesteela ever outspeeds his Choice Scarf. What else is, Volcano Boy's poisoned. I guess I can just go for the Hill Bell here. That's probably fine. If he goes for Pain Split, that would hurt, I guess. He just goes for Shadow Ball. This shouldn't do much. I'm a bulky boy. Yeah. Okay. So now my team is no longer burned or poisoned, which is worth something at least. It's at least worth something. I kind of need this to kill so I can switch out on this turn to just come in and check whatever he goes out into. I'm assuming he goes out into his Kyurem, and I'm assuming... Okay, he just goes out into this thing. Yeah, that makes sense. This is a good switch here. Last time I went out into Entei. This time, I think it would make more sense to... I have to switch. I just have to switch, but I don't think I can switch out into Entei, really. I can go out into Annihilation, but if he predicts that and goes for a Fire-type attack, it's really, really bad for me. I can go out into Entei. Alright, let's look. Salazzle. I just don't want to be playing predictably, 'cause that's what I did at the last hit. Okay, so let's assume he's everything that a normal set would be, but he has Black Sludge. So... and then let's assume I'm going out to Entei. Fire Blast does 32%. Yeah, I guess that's a play. Entei takes like pretty minimal damage from everything. There's no rocks on the field, so it's fine. And then we can just go for a Stomping Tantrum. Because if he goes for Sludge Wave this turn and then I don't switch out, I'm gonna feel really bad. Oh, he just goes for Nasty Plot. I don't think that matters. I'm faster than you. I'm very much so faster than you. And the Stomping Tantrum is a one-hit, like guaranteed. I don't think you have switches to it left either. Like, no matter what you switch into, you're going to take this stomping tantrum. Let's just go for it. How are you faster than me? I'm choice scarfed. I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. I'm choice scarfed. How is he faster? I don't understand. Did I get knocked off at some point? I very much so do not understand this. I very much so do not understand what's happening. I do not understand how he's faster in any instance here. Was I actually choice banned and I thought I was choice scarf this entire time? Yes, that's the case here. What the? Oh my god, I'm so upset. I was like 100% that I put a choice scarf on this thing. I really was. I was 157% sure that I put a choice scarf on my Entei. I do not. I'm so upset. Because on the set that I'm like, even on my calcs, I have it as choice scarf. Like the set that I built earlier was a choice scarf set. I guess I just didn't switch the items when I put my team in. I'm really upset right now. Like, I'm so upset because this just wouldn't have happened otherwise. We wouldn't be in this situation. Entei was like a really good check to a lot of his mons. It was a really good check to a lot of his mons. Now we're in a spot where I can't even really check this Porygon too. I guess I just go out into Celesteela here. I mean, I haven't seen anything. No, he has Thunderbolt. Oh, I'm upset. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Just because, like, I'm tilting off. I'm tilting off so hard right now. Does 3. I have to switch here, though. This guy's Thunderbolt. Oh my god. I'm so, like, I don't know what to do at this point. I just, like, don't have actual plays. I can't do anything to this Porygon 2 because Entei was legitimately my best bet against, like, being able to break through it. Everything is really bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go out into Annihilation. And try to get a Thunder Wave off on something. I'm super upset. I guess I have to try and Thunder Wave the Porygon. I should be able to live whatever it does to me. It's just he's gonna stay in and click Thunderbolt. I'm tilting off right now. This has been a bad PGBL season for me. I don't think I can win this game. I'm gonna click Thunder Wave. And Thunder Wave his entire team now, at least. It's like not great. We know he has Thunder Wave, Tri Attack, and Recover. I don't know what the last move is. I would assume Ice Beam, but like I'm not 100% sure. Annihilation's getting worn down. It would be, I think, pretty big game if we could Thunder Wave the. Well, we're gonna Thunder Wave something. We're just gonna see what it is. This thing is like irrelevant to me, I believe. Just like an irrelevant mon to Thunder Wave, realistically. I'm just gonna go for a Parting Shot here. This feels like my spot. I'm gonna go for Parting Shot, hoping he goes for Sucker Punch. So he's gonna Mega now. Makes sense. So I know he can't go for I think the Sucker Punch animation would have already played. Okay, so he's probably going for Fire Punch here, realistically. So how much does Fire Punch do to, let's say, Zephyr? God, I'm so upset. I mean, I think that's the play I have to make, just because I don't think Primeape can ever take any hits, realistically. Let's see. Mega Mawile, you're at -1 attack. And you probably have, I guess you could be going for Knock, which would be good. At -1 attack, I don't know. I think I have to go out into Zephyr here. This is awful. What about, okay, so let's see how much a -1 attack Fire Punch does to Celesteela. I think that's probably my line. It does a lot. Spoiler alert, it does an actual ton. And Celesteela is my win con at this point. I think I have to go out into Primate, but if I lose my Scarf, it's awful if I get knocked. I also die to a Play Rough. Okay, we're going on to Zephyr because it's the most expendable. It's just the most expendable, so that's the play. Show me that. Okay, well, never mind. We got the para. Feels bad, but honestly, the miss earlier was pretty big game. Like the missed Sacred Fire was pretty big game because we've been able to put the Porygon at I think like 20% or something like that. So I'll take it. It doesn't feel great, but I'll take it. I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower here. He has infinite switches into this Flamethrower, which is what's awful. I probably should have doubled. Oh no, he just stays in. All right, well this thing will go down, which is cool. He gets to go into his oh, what? We should love this. I'm a little okay. All right. I think I'm actually, does this mean he doesn't have Play Rough? I'm going to click Heal Bell here. Well, no, I'm gonna click Roost. We still outspeed. Does he not have Play Rough? I'm a little confused. Yes, Stealth Rock, that's for sure. That limits my entire game now. Like, for sure limits my, this is, I guess, like a supportive Mega Mawile, which I guess makes sense. I'm gonna click Heal Bell. I don't know what else is gonna happen. Yeah, of course we get the full para. This is a fun game. This is a good game. This is a good game. This is a good game. Dude, whatever. I'm super dead here. All right, let's click Flamethrower. Or I'll click Hyper Voice. This is a super fun game. Just withdraws. Like it's easy. Watch, we're gonna get parried. Oh no, we gotta connect. It's gonna do 2 damage. Oh, it actually does a pretty reasonable amount. Oh, it was a crit. Yeah, no wonder. I wish we just had Earthquake on this thing randomly. I wish we had Earthquake. All right, I'm gonna go for another one. I mean, Zephyr is dead. It's a goner. It's just a super dead Pokemon at this point. At this point, I think my win condition is more so the Choice Scarf Primeape than anything else, which is super unfort. Having Rocks Up hurts me. Oh my god, this has been a bad game. All I needed was Entei to be Choice Scarf like I built it. And it wasn't. My prep this season has been god-awful. I can't even lie. My prep's just been not good. It's been bad prep, if you will. Just really, really, really bad prep. All right, what do I have left? Cool, we're rocking with a third of our team. We have to go out into Grimeape here. I have to click Close Combat like 100% of the time because clicking Earthquake is super obvious and the Porygon 2 just gets to switch in for free on it. Actually, let's look at a Salazzle set real quick. How much would... I'm assuming Close Combat does absolutely nothing to this. Does... it could 2-hit. Alright, we're gonna click Close Combat. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Withdraw. Show me that withdraw. Nailed it. What are you switching out into? What is this thing? Oh, this thing's still alive. Yeah, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I have 0 outs. 0 outs. I should have just switched. I should have switched right then into Celesteela, knowing he was going to switch. I don't think Porygon 2 can do anything to Celesteela other than click Thunderbolt. I think that's its only play against Celesteela. How do I win this game? What does he have left? He has this thing, he has Greninja, he has Porygon 2, and he has Kyurem Black. The Kyurem Black's scarfed, we know that much. Or we're pretty sure of it, at least. Jeez. This is a rough go of it. I think I'm just going to click choice. I'm going to click Close Combat. It does about 40 to 50%. It might be able to pick up a 2-hit from this range. Yeah, it definitely will. Please go for Nasty Plot on this turn. Go for Nasty Plot on the switch. Go for... Okay, we should live this, right? Right? Yeah, I think we live. What the shit? I'm running calcs. I guess it has to be modest. Flamethrower does 71 to 84% if this thing is modest, max special attack. And it doesn't have Life Orb. What am I missing? Legitimately, what am I missing? That's game. I don't know how that killed. I'm sitting here running Salazzle Calx against Primate. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's a guaranteed 2-hit KO. My Primate had rocks damage on it. Flamethrower does 71.4 to 84.2%. Let me refresh this stupid page. Was it a crit? Did I miss that? It was a crit? No, I don't know. I'm upset. I have no clue what's happening. It doesn't matter. It's game. Good game. Cool game. Fun games are fun. I have no clue how that killed. Like, and how did that not kill? Life doesn't make any sense. It makes absolutely zero sense right now. How did that not kill? Whatever. All right. Do we have a shot? Do we have an outside shot? I don't think so. I think everything on his team outspeeds me. Or not everything. I think a lot of things on his team outspeed me. How did that kill Primate, but it didn't kill Celesteela? I'm confused. I'm confused and I'm upset. And it looks like air slash kills from this range. Do we even outspeed? I don't know. What's my Z move? It's like Z Fire Blast, right? It does nothing. If this air slash misses, I'll rage quit. I'll just run. Like, I don't understand how life is happening this way. I really don't. All right, we're at +1. I'm pretty sure that the Choice Scarfed Kieran Black comes in and outspeeds 100% of the time. What is this thing? Can we kill this thing? Is that possible? Can we even kill a Porygon 2? I don't think so. Let's check. I'm super salty. I'm not, okay, so let me, because I do this a lot. I do this every week. I'm not mad at Donphanatic. He's played well. I just don't understand how the Flamethrower from Salazzle killed Primate. And I'm salty about that. Because Ethereal would have had a much easier time switching in otherwise. So we know he has Thunderbolt, which is like a guaranteed kill from this range. We're at +1. Okay, yeah, this game's just over. Inferno Overdrive does a maximum of 46%. Cool. I guess we'll at least show the tech. Or no, wait. I do have an out. It's scummy, but I have an out, and it's air slashing. All right, let's go for that out, I guess. If we get air slash flinches, I think we need 2. All right, we didn't get it. Good game. It was like my actual out, so whatever. Cool beast boost, bro. Oh, -2 special defense from close combat. I'm an idiot. I'm just not a smart human. It's whatever. I should have sacked off Annihilation at that point then. I'm just not happy. I'm not happy with the way I've been playing. I'm not happy with the way I've been building. I'm 1-3 in this league. The only reason I won last week is because Grim punted. I thought my team was good, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm upset and I don't know what to do. I'm just like not happy with anything at this point. I've never done this badly in a league. I think that might be wrong. Like at the beginning of the PGBL last season, I don't know, not last season, but the first season, which ended up winning. I don't know. I think I started off the season at like 1-3 or 1-4 or something like that. It's whatever. I'm just upset. I'm mad because I also was 100% sure. I was also 100% sure that the Entei was Choice Scarf. So whatever. I'm not even gonna, like, I'm not happy enough to outro really well. So just, you know, leave a comment and call me bad. I'll heart your comment. Like the video if you like seeing me play like an idiot. Subscribe if you're new here, if you like seeing people play this game very poorly. Other than that, I'm done here. My name's A Vivid Color. We're 1-3. We're the worst, I think, in our division. So I'm kind of done here and I gotta leave. Bye.